Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Top Mojo. Today we are gonna talk about PS4 Neo versus Xbox One Scorpio. Stay tuned.
Son, where'd you find this?
Game consoles used to be updated every 5 to 6 years, but the PS4 Neo and Xbox Scorpio are going to change that tried and tested upgrade cycle forever. Over the past few months, we've heard that both Sony and Microsoft are preparing 4K, VR-ready consoles designed to exist alongside the PS4 and Xbox One, and, in the past fortnight, both of those rumors were confirmed. In an interview with the Financial Times, Sony boss Andrew House confirmed the existence of an ultra-high-end PS4 codenamed the PS4 Neo, while at E3 2016 Microsoft announced its highly powerful Project Scorpio Xbox One. It's important to remember just how huge this news is. For the past 3 decades, consoles have been synonymous with the rigid upgrade cycle. These new consoles are intending to turn the console market into one that updates with more regularity. Think smartphone or laptop markets, and you'll get the idea. We're still learning about the Xbox Scorpio and PS4 Neo. Despite that, we can draw some conclusions now, and work out which areas Sony and Microsoft will need to nail. Both consoles are set to drop within the next 18 months, with the PS4 Neo tipped for a 2016 release date and the Xbox Scorpio to release sometime next year. Whichever camp you're currently in, Xbox One or PS4, there's no doubt the next year and a half will be amazing for gamers. The only question is, where should you put your money? In this video, we'll look at the rumored specs and features of the Xbox Scorpio and PS4 Neo, and work out which console could win the next console war. Both Xbox Scorpio and PS4 Neo will sport 4K and VR capabilities, as well as the ability to play 4K Blu-rays. However, it's important to remember that both of those features require you to have a 4K television or a VR headset, such as PlayStation VR or Oculus Rift. If you're just using a standard 180p television, you will see some benefit, but it's not the real reason to get either console. Most AAA games such as Destiny, Call of Duty and Battlefield are multi-platform titles, so they'll grace both the PS4 Neo and Xbox Scorpio. It's the exclusives that will make the difference. Xbox has Gears of War, the Forza franchise and Halo, while Sony's PS4 has Gran Turismo, The Last of Us and the forthcoming Hideo Kojima game and Death Stranding. Both consoles are pretty evenly matched, each having their own strong points. If you're into shooters, Halo and Gears of War represent a huge draw to the Xbox Scorpio, but if you're into more varied and adventurous exclusives, the PS4 Neo wins. Xbox Scorpio and PS4 Neo are being tipped as the current console generation on steroids. Rumors suggest the PS4 Neo is capable of a huge 4.2 flops, but, according to Microsoft's E3 2016 presentation, Project Scorpio will offer a huge 6 flops. This means the Xbox Scorpio should be around 40% faster than the Neo when it's finally released. The PS4 Neo will be powerful, no doubt about that, but Microsoft's Project Scorpio utterly destroys it on paper. The PS4 enjoys a similar margin over the Xbox One, and, although it's negligible in most multi-platform games, the difference between PS4 Neo and Scorpio will be more obvious when it comes to 4K gaming. When we usually compare consoles, release dates aren't something to consider. However, The launch dates for PS4 Neo and Xbox Scorpio will be crucial for market dominance. The console released first will give console gamers their first taste of 4K gameplay and should enjoy a decent foothold by the time the next console comes out. If gamers simply want to join the 4K revolution and have access to VR, they could well buy whichever console comes out first, regardless of brand loyalty. Several reports have suggested the PS4 Neo will be released well before the Xbox Scorpio, with some even saying it'll be out before the end of the year. In contrast, Scorpio should be out around Christmas 2017, potentially giving the Neo a year's head start. There's no doubt that both consoles will cost more than their current counterparts, with some sources suggesting they'll cost at least $150 more. However, given the ridiculous specs of Scorpio, it'll be interesting to see just how much Microsoft can keep down the price of its new console. Price is always a factor, and although the PS4 Neo won't have the expensive, high-end components of the Xbox Scorpio, there's a very good chance it'll be much cheaper. When you combine that with the possibility of Sony TV and PlayStation VR deals, the PS4 Neo will probably give you more for your money. It's clear the PS4 Neo's reduced processing power represents a huge disadvantage over Microsoft's Xbox Scorpio. Sony may use its clout to make up for the Neo's shortcomings in other ways, be it better exclusives or potential bundle deals. However, when you're dealing with 4K gaming and ultra-high-end products for hardcore gamers, the Xbox Scorpio's superior specs are a huge win. Despite that, both companies will partly rely on the success of their existing consoles, and it's here the Xbox Scorpio falls short. In the same way existing iPhone owners are more likely to buy an iPhone 7 than a OnePlus 3, PS4 owners will be more likely to pick up a Neo, and the PS4 has a much larger customer base than the Xbox One. There is one thing the PS4 Neo definitely has on its side: time. If Sony can launch the PS4 Neo this year, it could be out a full 12 months before the Xbox Scorpio, and with that much of a head start, the next console war might be over before it begins. Thank you for watching this video and I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to Top Mojo. See you in my next video.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.